Good day, viewers. Welcome to Afris Concept TV, your number one reliable channel where you get updated and enlightened on what is happening around you. I appreciate you for the time spent while watching and viewing our channel. So if you are new on this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever I drop any video. News update. Osinbajo speaks on alleged dispute with President Muhammadu Buhari. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has reacted to a newspaper report which alleged that federal agencies under his supervision did not follow established rules where presidential approvals were required. A statement issued on Tuesday by Laolu Akande, Senior Special Assistant to the President's Office of the Vice President, described the report as obviously misleading and aims only to plant seed of discord in the presidency. Below is the full statement issued by Akande. Reports insinuating Vice President did not follow due process in supervision of agencies under him is false. Buhari directs Osinbajo to seek approvals for agencies under him. Our attention has been drawn to a sensational report by the Cable which claims that His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari has directed Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to seek approvals for agencies under him. The report suggests forcefully that agencies under the supervision of the Vice President do not normally comply with established rules where presidential approvals are required. This is obviously misleading and aims only to plant seeds of discord in the presidency while creating an unnecessary national hysteria. The agencies in question are established by law, and the Vice President has always insisted on due compliance with the enabling statutes and other established regulations. Depending on the particular scope of activities in question, agencies may require management approval only at the level of the Director General or Chief Executive Officer. In this category falls the great majority of their day-to-day activities. However, other activities or procurement with value exceeding a certain threshold required board approval. This may get to the agency board chaired by the Vice President. In a few cases where presidential approval is required, the Director General must seek such approval from the President through the Vice President. These rules have always guided the activities of statutory agencies, and the ones under the Vice President's supervision have always been guided. To claim that in the first term of the President's administration, agencies of government have not been complying with the provisions of getting final approval from the President is false, and the attempt to suggest the Vice President's complicity in such irregularities is simply mischievous and reprehensible. The effective and mutually respecting relationship between the President and the Vice President is well known to Nigerians, and it is futile to insinuate otherwise. Even though the Vice President has a statutory rules as board chairman of some government agencies under his office, with appropriate approval limits, which often do not include contract approvals, it is ludicrous to even insinuate that a board chairman approves contracts. Evidently, the Federal Executive Council, which oversees federal ministries and agencies of government, is chaired by the President, and it is in its purview to approve or ratify awards of contracts within the prescribed threshold. The Vice President remains committed to the service of his fatherland and will continue to do so despite the purviews of fake news in media organizations, which are supposed to uphold truth, balance fairness and objectivity in their reports. Viewers, what is your take on this news that you just listened to? My own opinion is that it is disheartened that the worst attackers of the vice president and his office as sultanans with half-baked education, because this is a man who has proved himself again and again in the affairs of the national importance. He has also remained credible in the office despite the monstrous challenges that flood around him daily. A man we should be proud of and hail on. Frankly speaking, Nigerians politicians are the problem of this country. They should stop unnecessary power tissues and focus on their clarion call of dutifully leading and serving these masses. Unfortunately, not many responsible, intelligent and well-read Nigerians comment on issues. This is why I'm glad that the vice president on what the vice president said, in spite of what shallow Nigerians are writing. He will still continue to be the best for his fatherland. Let's be frank, viewers. Osinbajo is the brain box of this government. The president should not or cannot talk with him. If you have any comments on this, viewers, don't hesitate to drop your comments below. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get more updates. Thank you and God bless you. Have a wonderful day.